Today we're going to talk about interpreting pictographs. And you can tell by the word pictographs, the picto part indicates that we're going to be using pictures to make a graph. So let's get familiar with the graph first. It says Cold Stone Creamery tracked its ice cream cone sales over 7 months. Answer the questions based on the pictograph below. So we have a title, Cones Sold. And then it said over 7 months. So over here we have all the months, April, May, June, July, August, September, and October. And you'll notice that this graph goes horizontally as opposed to vertically, the way the bar graphs went. And what's most important is this little key over here. It tells you that one picture of an ice cream cone is not equal to 1. It's equal to 10 cones sold. So the beauty of this is I can look at this graph and know right away that in May, the most cones were sold. I don't know the exact number. Even if I counted every ice cream cone picture, that wouldn't be the exact number. I'd have to then multiply it by 10. But I can see easily that May, I sold the most, and then in August, I sold the least. One of the things I like to do when I am using a pictograph is I'm going to go ahead and say how many this is worth and write it in, just so I don't have to add up every time I have a question. So in this case, I have 2 ice cream cones. Each ice cream cone equals 10. So I can say 2 times 10 or skip count by 10, 10, 20. So I know that I sold 20 in that month. And I'm going to write it down so I don't have to re-add that again or re-multiply it. In May, I have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110. So I sold 110 in May, or 10 times 11. I have 11 ice cream cones here. I'm going to write it again here so I don't have to re-add, because that's a lot of ice cream cones to re-add. In June, I have 4 ice cream cones. 4 times 10 is 40. July, 3 ice cream cones. 3 times 10 is 30. August, only 1 ice cream cone. 1 times 10 is 10. September, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 times 10 is 100. In October, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times 10 is 80. So now I have the exact number of ice cream cones. It still ends up that 110 is the most I've sold in May, so that's a true depiction there. And the least is 10 in August. So let's go through these questions quickly. How many cones were sold in May? Oh, that's easy. I already figured that out. 110, and I don't even really need to put a label after this. Number 2, were more cones sold in the month of July or August? So let's look at July. July is 30. August is only 10. So more were sold in July. In total, oh, that's a good word. In total, how many ice cream cone sales were made in the tracked months? Total tells me that I am going to have to add. And I'm going to have to add all of these together. So let's see. Trying to see if I have some space to do it. 20